Easter Eve just to pass some time together. Well, they asked me some questions of things that I've done. Kept me good-natured, cause we was just having fun. We talked about everything under the sun, and the Easter bells were chiming. So we walked for a while to a cafe we went, for we were hungry from the time that we'd spent, and we carried no malice or any contempt, and both our hearts were shining. Well, we weren't there too long before my kids said, hey, there's a man over there and he's looking our way. I said, pay no attention. I said to the lad, let's just mind our own business this evening. But the man approached, said, what are you two looking at? And if we didn't stop gawking, he'd take us out back and teach us some manners. It was simple as that. Keep your eyes to yourselves, you two bastards. So I looked up, said, why don't you go sit down? You're walking here, sir, and it's very thin ground. There's nobody gawking or looking around, and you're alarming all of the patrons. Well, I guess that I shouldn't have said that, cause he raised his voice, said get ready to scrap. And with that, he gave my kid's head a snap. Said, come and get what you've got coming. But my son stood up and hit him a lick, and I tried to stop him, but it happened so quick. And then he smashed the man's head down in the deck. He was giving that fella a beating. But the man reached down, pulled out a small gun, and he pointed it straight at the head of my son. But with the long neck bottle, the kid slashed at his jaw, and the pistol fell down on the table. Thank God the cops came and broke up the brawl, cause there was blood on the ceiling and blood on the wall. I said to my son, you know you don't win them all, but this has sure been one hell of an evening. He said, you know, Dad, I never even saw that gal, but I wasn't gonna stand for him threatening us now. And I hope you forgive me for being so wild here on Easter evening. Well, the cops, they put us all in jail, but 10 minutes later, we were all out on bail. And the wife of the man came up to my son, said, thank you, young man, for what you have done, because my husband is jealous and very cruel, and whenever we're out, he always acts like a fool. I'm gonna quit him now. In fact, they got him locked up, and I hope son, only 14. About a young gentleman you've never seen. We went out walking one Easter Eve and left with that man's wife that evening.